Hello, you beautiful, beautiful people. Today we are jumping into spring, the final season for Series 15 that has come round super quick. We're going to be jumping into this week's FORZATHON challenges, Rise to the Challenge. We'll be checking out this week's FORZATHON shop, and we'll take a look at all the rewards available in the playlist this week. So if you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing, smash the like button, share the video with a friend. Without further ado, let's jump into this week's FORZATHON challenges. So let's waste no time, we'll jump straight in and get this week's FORZATHON challenges Rise to the Challenge completed. Obviously starting things off with Chapter 1, Flex Those Muscles. Own and drive the most powerful muscle car in production, the 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. Is that fact still true? Is this the most powerful muscle car in production? And this is the car we're going to be using this week, the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 2018, an absolute monster from the factory. It can be picked up in the auto show for 150,000 credits. Now I do have a tune available for download as always. Just search my gamer tag Skippy4631 or the file name Skippy YouTube. Share code is in description and in the comments below. However, for Chapter 2, you're going to want a completely bone stock Challenger SRT Demon. We won't need this tune until at least Chapter 3. So for Chapters 1 and 2, I am in a completely bone stock 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. For own and drive, hop out into free roam from any player house or festival site, head 10 seconds down the road, and flex those muscles complete. Now then, on to Chapter 2, In the Groove. The 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon is purpose-built for drag racing, so keep it stock to win an A-class drag race. Now for this chapter, head on into your map and then filter by drag race events only, just to make them a little bit easier to see and find. Now there are 3 to choose from, one in the south of the map, one in the center of the map, and there is one located at the Horizon Festival, Mexico. This is the one I'm going to be using today, called Festival Drag Strip. As always, I've got you guys covered with a cheeky blueprint called Rise to the Challenge. We are actually going to be using this blueprint for Chapters 2 and Chapter 3. Share code 105000781 or search my gaming tag at Skippy4631. Now for Chapter 2, it's very important that you bring a bone stock Challenger SRT Demon. No upgrades, no tuning setup. I actually headed over to the auto show and picked up a fresh SRT Demon. Now the SRT Demon, completely bone stock, is rear-wheel drive and has 700 horsepower, so it's quite the handful, and we do need to win this race. So there's no reason to make it any harder than it needs to be. I'm actually going to go New Racer. Right then, here we go. Just the one race, completely bone stock. Like I say, this thing is going to wheel spin off the line, but it is on New Racer. So we get into third gear, we dig in, and we are gone. Absolutely melting the opposition. Halfway through, finish line in sight, absolutely gone. If you do struggle, maybe put traction control on. That is across the line, first place. In the Groove, complete. Now it's on to Chapter 3, Power Up, and I thought this thing had 700 horsepower, but it turns out this has 840, so take your 840 horsepower supercharged 6.2 litre Hemi V8 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon and upgrade it to win an S1 class drag race. This is essentially Chapter 2, just with upgrades. So this is where you're going to need to add some upgrades to the Challenger SRT Demon to bring it into S1. I'm obviously going to be using my S1 850 tune. You can either use mine or find another. It's entirely up to you. Now we're going to be using the same race and the same blueprint as Chapter 2. Rise to the Challenge, share code is the same, 105000781. Only difference is, this time we're not bringing a completely bone stock car, we are jumping in the Challenger SRT Demon in S1 class. Here we go then, just the one race with the upgrades. I've still got it on New Racer. We're going to let the Challenger go. We are on drag tyres, so we absolutely launch off the line. This thing's such a monster. Up to 150 miles an hour into 4th gear. We've only got a 4-speed transmission. Finish line in sight. That is across the line. First place. And that will be Power Up complete. And we move on to our 4th and final chapter, Limited Edition. Now, I think someone slightly messed this up. one of 3,300 take of photo of. I think that's supposed to say take a photo of your limited edition 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon to remember this moment forever. So taking a photo couldn't be easier. Get into free roam, hit up on the DD pad or whatever button it is on the keyboard. I like to swing the camera around just to make sure I got the car in shot. You can either hit A or RB. RB is quicker, just to take a little snappy snap. Now initially, nothing is going to happen until you head back to free roam. And that is where we get the notification, Rise to the Challenge completed, which means we have actually completed Chapter 4. Grabbing 160 Forza points and 5 points towards our spring hot season. So with this week's Forza challenges complete, let's jump over and check out this week's FORZATHON shop. Bit of a mixed FORZATHON shop this week. We've got the Pagani Zonda Cinque 2009 up for grabs, 700 Forza points. We've got the Mercedes-Benz Tank Pool 24 racing truck, 400 Forza points. 3 vanity items, a green suit, a yellow Spake sundress, and a clock tower car horn, 75 Forza points each. And as always, if you've got any spare Forza points knocking about, grab yourself a normal wheel spin for 60 Forza points, or you can grab a super duper wheel spin for 150 Forza points. Now it is worth bearing in mind that both vehicles in the Forza shop this week are available from the auto show. The Mercedes-Benz Tank Pool racing truck can be picked up for 500,000 credits, and the Paganis on the Cinque can be picked up for 2.1 million credits. Now let's jump in and check out all the rewards available for this week's spring hot season. We've got 60 points up for grabs in total. For 20 of those points, we've got the AMC Rebel, not new to the Forza franchise, but it is new to Forza Horizon 5. And for 40 points, we've got the Porsche 911 C2 Gunther Works. This week's online trial upon completion is handing out the Audi TTS. Seasonal Playground Games, We Three Kings, giving out the BMW Z408. 3 PR stunts, a danger sign, a trailblazer, and a speed zone, all giving out 1 super wheel spin each. And 3 seasonal championships this week. We've got the Corvette 02, the Cadillac ATS V, and the Jaguar F-Pace S. All up for grabs upon completion. Just the one challenge for the spring season, a photo challenge, hide and seek, for the Sad Snowman Head clothing reward. And finally, for the Hot Wheels DLC, 1 danger sign ice crash, giving out 1 super wheel spin, and a seasonal championship by the Fire, giving out the Mercedes-Benz X-Class. But that is this week's Forza challenges, this week's Forza shop, and all the Festival Players rewards available this week. If you have any questions about the weekly Forza challenges or the Festival Players, always do pop them down in the comments. I'll always try my best to try and help you out. But as always, thank you so much for watching. If you are new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. Smash the like button, share the video with a friend, stay safe, and have an awesome day.